2, 1.
The rapture didn't occur like people were expecting. Why? I will explain to you the proof of why the rapture didn't occur. Because the rapture will not occur like people are waiting for. The rapture is the second coming of Jesus Christ, is the great tribulation time. I'll read it to you. It's in Matthew 24. It starts with Matthew 24, 21 and 22. For then shall there be a great tribulation, such was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days shall be shortened, there should be no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days will be shortened. Where do we find that in the Bible? That's in Daniel 12. People don't understand what the tribulation is. It's the wrath of God himself. It's the wrath. God has enough, the controversy of the wars of the earth for greed. And at that time shall Michael, the archangel, Michael will be on the earth at that time, shall stand up, and the great prince which stand for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Because that's the judgment of everyone, the sinners. The evil people will resurrect and will be judged. And we will be judging them. That's the time. And what does it say in Revelation? Revelation tells us, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark on the forehead or in his hand, which is the mark of Cain. People that don't follow the gospel. Because a Christian cannot sin, because they love all. We don't do anything against the commandments of God. That's the mystery of Jesus Christ, is that he sent the gospel of love all. And that was to believe in him and believe his sacrifice, and that you love all, you are saved. You're part of God's kingdom. The same shall drink the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into a cup of indignation, and ye shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Jesus Christ will be on earth at that time. And where does it say to us all that? It's in ZECHARIAH, the day of the Lord. It's Jesus will be the king of the earth. I'll read it to you. Behold, the day of the Lord come, and thy spoil shall be divided into the midst of thee. For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and the houses raveled, and the woman ravished, and half of the city shall go forth into captivity, and the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city. Then shall the Lord go forth and fight against those nations, as when he fought in the days of the battle. And his feet shall stand in that day upon the Mount of Olives. Jesus Christ will be on the Mount of Olives. That's where he's supposed to return. That's what it says in Acts 2, that Jesus went to heaven. Acts 1, 7, that he went to heaven and he's coming back the same way, Mount of Olives. That's the proof right there. That's the rapture. That's the day of the Lord. That's the same thing. Then the Lord shall go fight against those nations, and we fought against the days of battle, and his feet shall stand on that day upon the Mount of Olives, which is before Jerusalem, on the east, and Mount of Olives shall cleave into midst thereof, toward the east and toward the west. And there shall be a very great valley, and half of the mountains shall be moved toward the north, and half toward the south. And ye shall flee to the valley of the mountains, for the valley of the mountains shall reach unto Azal. Yea, ye shall flee, like as ye fled from before the earthquake in the days of Uzziah king of Judah. And the Lord my God shall come, and all the saints with thee, That's the rapture. That's when he comes. He gathers us in the sky, but we stay on the earth. That's what I've been preaching, the truth. And it shall come to pass in that day that the light shall not be clear nor dark, but it shall be one day which shall be known to the Lord, not day or night, because the only God of the Father knows the day. But it shall come to pass that in the evening time it shall be light, and it shall be in that day that the living waters shall go forth out of Jerusalem, half to them toward the former sea, and half of them toward the inner sea. In the summer and in winter shall it be. And the Lord shall be king over all the earth. In that day shall there be one Lord, and his name one. Jesus is returning on the earth because he created it. Believe in Jesus Christ and follow his gospel, which was simple as love all. We circumcise our heart. He's coming back. The rapture is the day of the Lord. Is the tribulation. That's the wrath of God. We're not going to be tormented. It's only people that don't believe and ridicule us and hate God, that murder, that creates wars, that do greed. We're supposed to give everything in love. Peace, love, also mine. Jesus Christ is coming back. The rapture is the day of the Lord, the second coming of Jesus Christ itself. Peace, love, also mine. I prove it to you. I hope you understand. Believe in Jesus Christ and love all. Peace, love, also mine.